Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today I'll be showcasing some clips sent in by the community. So the first clip is going to be sent in by Binda. So Binda is a rally trap, does have a bunch of mythic gear in their main set. This is actually their fake set they are currently baiting in, so if you guys are wondering what's going on, that's their fake set. That's why there's no jewels in it. He will be switching to his real set, but he's going to be taking some mixed rallies from a max account. So you're probably wondering, like, why is someone sending a mixed rally at an account if you have a max account? Why you're doing that? Because nowadays the max account mixed rallies seem to have a really good chance of walking back from traps, even like really good traps like this one who have almost full mythic gear. They have a really solid comp. You can see it's almost full mythic. They're just missing 2 cups mythic. That's pretty much it. Again, there is a mixed rally coming at them, so it's very hard to counter a mixed rally. Well, you literally can't counter a mixed rally. You got to just kind of guess, but it doesn't really work anyways. You can see they did walk back with Siege. This trap was actually really confused, or Bindo was very confused. That's why they sent me the video. They're wondering, like, what the heck is going on? I used to be able to trap this guy really easily, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know either, honestly. Like, either the couple little updates that they did for just adding a little bit more stars and stuff and the artifacts have changed it, or they kind of messed with the calculations again for battles, which they have done in the past, and honestly I can't catch them doing that because I don't know what's actually going on. But I know they did it like a year and a half ago. They really changed up the calculations, and then traps had to completely change their comps. This was before artifacts and all that stuff. Like, this was like pre that. Remember that big change that happened? I don't know if you were around when that happened. Anyways, so I don't know if they've done it again, or just some extra stars and stats have been added and they just started walking back from traps. But I've seen this a lot happening. Full mythic guys with 25 million troops who used to cap these guys super easily are now getting walkbacks from them from these like mixed rallies, 505 rallies, like non-blast rallies that don't really do too much damage, but because they have crazy mixed stats, I guess, nowadays, these what's called rallies are just walking back, and you can see it here. It was just a pure mix tier 4, tier 5 rally that walked back from 25 million troops with this guy who has decent gear. I mean, obviously this is like a maxed account pretty much, almost maxed artifacts, max castle stars, 11k heroes, all that jazz. So obviously this guy is super strong. So there will be a second rally coming in here as well. This will be pretty much the same thing. It's going to be another mixed rally, if you guys are wondering. Norm was nice enough to get his leader to our trap here just so he could get some more stats. Obviously, can't shield or anything like that because he's in Fury, so he's going to have to take this next rally because the 5 minutes is going to be up. Even though we burned the first one, it wasn't too bad, honestly. Like, it was a 2.5 million hit, so like that's somewhere in between a full count, like you full countering them and it being just like inf on inf or something like that. That's kind of how much damage was being done there. 2.5 nowadays is not bad. I know I've seen traps who counter the rally and take 2.5 million from these max accounts, so not the worst, but again, he did burn, so he didn't cap it. Walked back with Siege. Again, it was over the 2.3 million damage thing, so he did burn from that as well. So if he had other leaders, he would have lost them. But it looks like SF Strong's going to be going in again, so obviously didn't have to use his bunny or anything because he just got to walk back. So what he's going to do right now is just kind of rebuild back some of his front line and all that. And again, if you're ever in this situation, don't switch to Cav Val. I know the trap here does have stats and stuff for Cav and all that, so maybe his Cav stats are the best and all that. Just don't switch to Cav Val. Go Cav Wedge. Just trust me, it's way better. It doesn't throw your infantry way in the back. You're not doing reduced damage. Because if you go Cav Wedge, you have your Cav and infantry at the front and your range in the back, which is perfectly set up to do the maximum amount of damage. If you go into Cav Val, throws your infantry way in the back, and it takes them 20 seconds to get into the battle. So don't try to switch to Cav Val. Go to Cav Wedge. If you're going to be an infantry, just go infantry Val. It's set up perfectly as well. Infantry's in the front, Cav is right behind, ranges in the back, so you don't miss out on any damage. So you'll see the difference between the first and second rally here, between him going infantry foul against this mixed comp and Cav foul against this comp as well. Even though he's popping the boost and he's got the 30%, he actually takes more damage. So just wait and see, and we'll go over that when that happens. But yeah, so he's going to be popping the boost here, waiting for the rally to come in. Once the rally comes in, he's just going to throw on there. He's actually going to switch to Cav. Again, I think it's another mixed rally, so pretty much it's the same rally that's coming in. So he's going to switch over to Cav Valley. Actually, it was in Range Wedge, and Range Wedge is not too bad. Range might be a little better for that one, I think, for mixed rallies, but maybe not. We'll see. He did burn on the second rally as well. So again, same thing, mixed rally, did 3.4, so almost 1 million more damage, but it was pretty much the same thing that was sent at him. So, like I'm saying, don't go to Cav Foul. If anything, go to Cav Wedge. Would did way better. He might have taken more damage than Infantry Foul, but definitely would have took less damage than Cav Foul would. So keep that in mind. So he's going to pop the emote there. Again, he's telling him to shield. Yeah, you can shield at this point. You're not going to be capping him or anything like that. Again, he's going to need a little bit more troops to do so. 25 mil is obviously not enough, or add some more pack 5s into your comp or something like that. That would be the only thing. And I think he does have a pack 5 familiar on as well. So obviously it's a pretty good trap. So this guy walking back is kind of concerning, especially for other people who are running similar comps with worse stats and worse familiars and stuff like that. So keep in mind, some of these max guys are now getting walkbacks with these mixed rallies, which obviously was not happening before. Mixed rallies used to do nothing, honestly, but nowadays, like, I've seen some people with like almost 1,000% mixed stats, which is insane stats. So, and I guess they do this because it's easier to counter like a single rally, where you can't really counter a mixed rally because all 3 types are in there. So you just gotta pick your best formation, and hopefully that works out fine. So yeah, 3.4 million. It's crazy to see. And again, they did start another rally. He does not take the 3rd rally just because, again, he's lost quite a bit of troops, and it's pretty obvious at this point he's not going to be capping, especially since he's going to have less troops for each consecutive rally. He's going to be doing less and less damage because of that. Yeah, so watch out for these mixed rallies is what I'm thinking. So anyways, we're going to move on to Shen X. So again, Shen X also set in a clip. He's going to be doing some trapping in his really fake gear. It's just like rebuild / fake war gear that he's going to be taking these rallies in. Not going to be switching to his real war gear or anything like that. He's just going to be switching his formation for these rallies, so get to watch that here. So he's just going to be swapping back and forth. Was able to cap the first rally pretty easily. I think it was only a 2 million rally. Already had a garrison in there that stopped it. Sorry, I did miss what he actually sent there. So anyways, next rally is going to be coming in pretty soon. Since he's not swapping to his war gear or anything like that, they might not realize what's going on. Obviously, when they're doing different damages, they're like, oh, maybe he's swapping formations. But Shen X is only 552 mil. Quite small for a rally trap. Or nowadays, I guess. So again, he's in range. Doesn't need to swap anything. Actually, he's going to throw in his war gear there for a second and then pop back to his fake gear and hopefully put on the right fake gear. So there you go. Was able to do that. Only 500k damage and cap the leader. Even the first one was so little, 600k damage. So obviously, these are not top tier rally leads. They're not max accounts like the first clip, but these are awesome accounts you can cap if you have a smaller rally trap. I know it's hilarious to say a 500 mil mite is a small rally trap nowadays, but guess what? That's kind of how the meta has changed, and yeah, 500 mil mite's a small rally trap, and rally traps are now like close to 1 billion mite, and they're getting walkbacks from them anyways, so whatever. Might is just a state of mind anyways. So anyway, so here comes the next one. It's going to be from Sarah Finn. That's going to be the next rally. Let's see what they're sending in here. It's a mixed rally, I guess. Infantry range. That's a 550 rally. So maybe they're hoping to get a walkback from their 550. If you ever see something like a 550 is a little bit easier to counter than a mixed rally. Basically, if you ever see something like range infantry, go infantry because there's no cav in there to counter your infantry. Same thing if it was ever like a 505. You could always just switch to cav because there's no range in that rally. So you're basically just trying not to get countered. Mixed rally is a little bit harder because there is all 3 types, but if it's ever like a 505 or a 550 or a 055, just go to whatever formation doesn't get countered and stay in that one. Will be best. You can see this rally actually did the most damage out of all the rallies he took there. I took over 900k from the 550 on that one. So great job to Shenx for capping all the rallies there. Didn't heal for any of them. Was trying to fake offline so they wouldn't cancel or anything like that. He doesn't have a massive comp or anything like that. But if you're in a kingdom with leads that aren't like max account and stuff, you don't need to have the crazy 30 million might comps or anything like that. You can have quite a bit smaller comps because obviously they're just going to be doing less damage to you. So take a look there. Yeah, that did 776 on that rally. That rally did 886, and then that rally did 526. That was a kind of a little bit of a wet noodle on that one. So obviously he has no pack 5 familiars in the rally lead for that one because that's very little damage. Let's see if this guy has any pack. He does have a pack 5 in there. Yeah, but his other one's not max, so that's why I didn't do crazy on that one. And then this one was, I don't think there's any pack 5s at all on this one, so yeah, it's really nice to find some leaders that aren't full. I mean, he is full mythic, so he's not a bad leader. Like, he's not a bad leader, but obviously if you don't have pack 5 familiars, you're gonna be taking so much less damage than normal. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Shout out to the guys who did send in the clips. If you guys want to submit some clips, all you gotta do is add me online. Predatorxvx will be in the description down below. Just send me a message. Hey, I want to submit my clip to be showcased on your channel. Send me a YouTube link. I can download it off YouTube. That's the easiest way. Do not just send a line video because those are very low definition. Send it through YouTube. That way it's HD. I'll check it out. It might take a week or 2 to get it out there, depending on my schedule, and I'll try to get any clips you send out. As long as they're good clips, I'll try to get them out for you. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.